everyone, welcome to Autism Abroad. I'm Anna. So today I wanted to talk about what kind of happened this week. I had a really rough week at work. So we'll get right into that, but I decided I was going to film this in one of my favorite spots where I feel myself and I'm very calm. It's one of my favorite places. My other favorite place, I would go to it, but it's kind of flooded by the river right now, so I can't really go there. So we'll go to my other favorite spot. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're here. This is literally one of my favorite places to go when I am flustered, upset, but I can really only go here in the summer, in the spring, in the fall. Winter, there's too much snow and I can't get to it. I just love nature. It's quiet, there's not a lot of people here ever. I can just feel at peace. Plus they have a suspension bridge, well, kind of a suspension bridge. And it's literally one of my favorite things to like walk across and stand over the water. I love the sound of the running water and it just relaxes me. Plus it's just really beautiful. It's quiet. And yeah. So sometimes if I'm just overwhelmed, I just come here and I sit, listen to the water, look at the clouds, and this is literally my favorite place. My other favorite place is flooded right now, so I can't really go there, but I just love how quiet and how close it is, and it's just one of my favorite spots. So when I feel overwhelmed, I usually try and come here. But this week with all the work I did, I couldn't really come here. So I wanted to let you guys know that I did have a really rough week and I had a shutdown, a nonverbal shutdown to the point where I couldn't even talk. And when I got home from work, I kind of did a little film of what kind of had happened and how I felt and stuff, so I'll share that clip with you right now. Hey everyone, so today at work I had a really rough day. I got to the point where I was going to melt down and somehow I pulled myself together and didn't, but the day didn't get any better and it just kept getting worse, and I ended up having a shutdown. And for this shutdown I ended up like not talking. Like I was done. So I was still doing my work, but I was not verbal at all. One of my coworkers even came up and asked, "Are you not talking?" I'm like, and actually surprised me how accepting they were for that. But it was just one of those days where nothing seems to go right and you totally just want to cry, and I'm kind of at that point still. It was a really long day. This is about how I feel right now. I just kind of want to curl up in a ball and roll my eyes out. But I'm gonna just take a shower and probably go to bed. I'm kind of beat. Sometimes days are just don't have any words. They seem to be coming on a lot lately, like bad days. Like I had one 3 weeks ago when I did the other video. At least this time I like didn't cry at work. What my team lead came up, he's like, nothing in this building is worth crying about. And since they don't know I'm autistic, I think he mistaked my upsetness for sad, but I was so overwhelmed and stressed. That was like the 3rd or 4th time that had happened today, and I was just, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. It's our 6 out of 7 days, where we work 6 in a row. Then we get 5 off instead of 3 and 4. So that'll be exciting. I just really hope these next 5 days go by really fast. Because otherwise it's going to be a long 12 hours for 5 days. If it went like today, I will definitely be in tears at my machine, crying my eyes out. Hopefully the rest of the week will go better. I'm kind of speechless. I'm kind of really finding it hard to find my words, and I think I might just go mute the rest of the day, the rest of the night. No one's home anyway, so I can just be mute myself. Don't have to respond. Hopefully I go to sleep early too. I could use another hour. So this is kind of what a shutdown looks like. Sorry, I don't have very many words to share and I'm repeating myself. But that's life. So, love you guys. Take care. So that was kind of how my week went. It was kind of rough to start out with, working 6 out of 7 days, and having that shutdown on Thursday just kind of made my entire week go downhill. So that's what happened. There were some bright sides to it. I talked to the safety manager the next day after my little shutdown, and he had stopped me the day before when I had it and was asking what was going on, and that was before I got to the nonverbal part. So I kind of explained what was going on with the machine and stuff, but the next day I actually explained to him that fact that I'm autistic and that's what was kind of going on, that I was getting so upset and I just couldn't process anything anymore, and my literally shut down to the point where I couldn't talk. And I explained it to him and he was really understanding, and that really helped, like knowing that someone else kind of understood what I was dealing with. And I actually explained to some of my coworkers that I'm autistic, and that's kind of why sometimes if my routine gets interrupted, I get really upset. And they were also understanding, which really made a difference. It made me feel a little bit better and a little more comfortable. And I have not told my shift manager yet, but I did tell my team lead, and he's been really understanding about it, and that just makes me feel a lot better at work, knowing that other people understand and aren't treating me differently because of it. That was my biggest fear, is if people knew I was autistic, that they'd treat me differently at work. And so I'm just really glad that now some of them know, and it makes a really big difference for me. I'm really hoping this next week goes really well. After last week, my performance wasn't so great with all the meltdowns and shutdowns. I literally had one every day. It was mostly shutdowns. There was one day where I had a meltdown, but it was literally pretty much a shutdown every day this week, and that was really hard. I come home, I literally showered, and I went to bed, and I was just so drained after 6 days. You know, if you work 12 hours and you don't get much sleep, and then you have a shutdown, you don't really have any time to recover, especially when you have to go to work the next day. And so that was kind of hard, and that kind of kept leading to more shutdowns and more meltdowns each day. But I guess I'm feeling a little bit better knowing that people know, and if I do have a major meltdown at work, there will be people there that understand what I'm going through. I am scared to tell my shift manager. I don't know why. Everyone else has been understanding and accepting of it. I'm just scared that he'll treat me differently. I don't know, I guess it's because I am so high functioning that some people can't really tell, but there are other people that can really tell. So I guess that's why I'm a little scared to tell him. I don't know. But I just want to tell you guys how my week's gone. And let me know in the comments if you have any ideas or ways that you cope with anxiety, or if you're autistic, if you have meltdowns and shutdowns. Let me know in the comments below how you cope with things, how you try to process what's been going on, stuff like that. But thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.